Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fiffy and I live in Abuja, Nigeria. On here I show you how to make various food recipes and lifestyle vlogs, and today I'm going to be making chicken pepper soup. This recipe, it is so easy yet so delicious. You want to consider subscribing to this channel because I have lots of amazing recipes coming up as well. So without further ado, let's dive right into this video. So here are the list of ingredients which I'll be using for this pepper soup recipe. Here I have some soft chicken. I've already washed and cleaned this. I have different parts of it, and I know some people prefer hard chicken, but personally I prefer soft chicken, and maybe it's because I'm not really a big fan of chicken. I prefer turkey. I'm team turkey all the way. So whenever I find myself cooking with chicken, I always tend to go for the soft ones, but you can use the hard ones if that is what you want. It is fine. So next is scent leaf. Scent leaf is very important when making any type of pepper soup. Personally, I feel your pepper soup is not complete without scent leaves, because this takes your pepper soup to another level. It gives it a new different flavor. It is so nice, and I add it towards the end. I use just a few pieces and not the whole bunch. Next is my pepper mix. Here I have Tatashe, known as paprika pepper or bell pepper, and then I have this yellow Scotch bonnet, which I really like the flavor, the aroma, and it is hotter than the regular red Scotch bonnet, so I always use this whenever I'm making any type of pepper soup. And I also have the red one, which I'm going to de-seed, and I will chop it and add it towards the end along with my scent leaves. And I also have onion, and I'm going to blend everything together and I'll set it aside. Next is my Cameroon pepper. This is one of my favorite pepper to use, and I really love Cameroon pepper in pepper soup and any other dish because it has this distinct taste. It is so unique. It is so nice. I'm sure people that use Cameroon pepper don't understand what I'm talking about, but this pepper is also very hot. It is hotter than the red or yellow Scotch bonnet. It is really hot, so you need to use it in moderation, you know, to your own pepper tolerance level. So next up is my pepper soup spice. This is the star of any pepper soup dish. There's no pepper soup without pepper soup spice, so it's important you get good spice because this can either make or break your pepper soup. What I do is when I go to my local market, I always get them fresh and I grind them myself. You can get the already grinded ones, it is fine, but I like to just pick them myself and grind because that way I get to pick what I want and what I don't want. So please, it's important you get good pepper soup spice. So next I have some crayfish powder. This is going to serve as thickener for my pepper soup. Now one tip you should notice this: if you want your pepper soup to be very thick, you need to use a lot of crayfish. If you want it to be in between, you can use just a small portion, and if you want it to not be thick at all, maybe you're serving it as an appetizer, then you don't need to add crayfish. It is fine. Because I want mine to be thick, I'm serving it with some boiled rice. I'm going to be using quite a lot, and when you use quite a lot, you need to adjust your seasoning because crayfish has a very pungent aroma and taste that can overshadow any other ingredient. So you need to adjust your seasoning whenever you use a lot of crayfish for your pepper soup. Lastly, I've got salt to taste, 2 garlic cloves and seasoning cubes. For the garlic, this is optional because I know some people don't like garlic, but I will highly recommend you use it. I also did not used to like garlic, but when I started cooking with it, see, it makes a lot of difference in your dishes, trust me. So now I'm done highlighting all the ingredients and it's time for us to cook our pepper soup. So now I'm just transferring my chicken into the pot, and to this I'm going to add some of the seasoning. I've just added some of the seasoning cubes. I'll add some of the Cameroon pepper and some of the pepper soup spice, and also some of the pepper blend which I blended earlier, and I'll reserve the rest for later. And we're going to let this chicken steam and release its own juice before we add enough water to cook. So it's a few minutes later, and this is all the liquid my chicken has released. Now I'm just going to add in the remaining pepper blend and enough water to cook. Remember, I'm using soft chicken, so I'm not adding a lot of water, but if you're using hard chicken, please add enough water to properly cook your chicken. I've just added in my remaining pepper soup spice, my crayfish powder, the remaining seasoning cubes, and I'll give this a good stir, and I'll taste to make sure I'm not missing anything. So I'll be needing some salt, and I've just sprinkled some of that in, and I'll leave this to cook on medium heat for about 6 to 8 minutes more. And while this is cooking, I'll chop my scent leaves and Scotch bonnet and I'll set it aside. Please do not forget to check the description box. It's going to have the complete ingredient and measurement list which I used for this recipe. So it's exactly 6 minutes later and my delicious chicken pepper soup is ready. I've just added in my scent leaves and my chopped pepper, and I'm going to turn off my heat at this point. You can see how delicious this pepper soup looks. Trust me, it tastes even better than it looks. I hope you recreate this recipe for your family and friends. If you do, please tag me on Instagram. Like this video if you enjoyed watching. Subscribe to my channel if you're yet to do so. And thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, bye.